They say the crown sits heavy on the head. But in today's world, maybe it's not the weight of gold, it's the weight of the cameras. The Royal Family Channel claims to be about news and tradition. Yet, again and again, they turn small palace moments into global talking points. From an awkward smile to a misplaced step, nothing is too small to be breaking news. Are they reporting history? Or creating a reality show with tiaras? Today, we dig deep into how this channel turns palace whispers into viral storms. Like, share, and subscribe before we continue the untold royal story. The royal whisper that shook the internet began with 6 seconds of shaky footage. A royal leaning in, whispering to an aide. No one could hear the words clearly. The background noise swallowed them whole. But when the Royal Family Channel got hold of it, the clip became something else entirely. They replayed it in slow motion. They added captions they thought matched the lip movement. Then came the headline. Shock exchange caught on camera. Trouble inside the palace? Within hours, the clip had 3 million views. Social media accounts began guessing what had been said. Some light-hearted, some cruel. Memes emerged. The whisper was now a joke in office group chats, on late-night comedy shows, even at school lunch tables. But the real question was never asked. Why was this moment news at all? It wasn't an official statement. It wasn't a confirmed disagreement. It wasn't anything until the channel made it something. Backstory. The Royal Family Channel has been around for over a decade, but its tone has shifted. Early on, it focused on official engagements, speeches, charity work, ceremonial events. But as views became currency, the channel's coverage evolved. Minor moments, a half smile, an unplanned glance, a misstep, became major talking points. A whisper like this was perfect, short enough to share, mysterious enough to debate, and harmless enough to avoid legal trouble, yet damaging enough to seed doubt. Public response. A palace spokesperson later said, "We do not comment on private exchanges." And that was all. But in the modern news cycle, silence can feel louder than words. Clip was dissected on morning shows, podcasts, and gossip blogs. By the end of the week, most people had forgotten the actual context. What they remembered was the feeling that something was wrong behind those palace walls. The slip-up that became a scandal. It was a charity event. Dozens of cameras flashed. And then, a moment so small you might have missed it, a stumble. The Royal Family Channel slowed the clip to half speed. They replayed it 3 times, each with a different zoom level. Their commentary questioned whether the royal was feeling unwell or under unusual stress. Backstory. The stumble happened just 3 months after tabloid speculation about the same royal's health. The palace had denied those rumors before, but here was new evidence, or at least that's how the channel framed it. Medical experts were invited on air. Body language specialists gave interviews. What could have been dismissed as an awkward moment became a week-long media event. Public statements. The official line from the palace was short. Her Royal Highness is in excellent health. But to many viewers, the statement was overshadowed by the endless replay of the stumble. Clips from the event still appear in royal mishap compilations today. Deeper angle. Why does a simple human mistake, one every person makes, become national news when it happens to a royal? The answer is power. When people imagine a monarch, they imagine perfection, a flawless public face. A stumble isn't just a trip, it's a symbolic crack in the crown. And the royal family channel knows exactly how to magnify that crack. The rumor with no name. It wasn't what people saw that sparked interest. It was what they didn't see. For the first time in years, a certain prince was missing from a key public appearance. The royal family channel didn't state why. Instead, they hinted, using phrases like unusual absence and no official explanation. Backstory. The missing prince had been the subject of speculation for months, alleged disagreements, political missteps, and rumors of a personal falling out. By avoiding direct claims, the channel avoided legal consequences. But they planted a seed, one that bloomed across social media. Public response. Hashtags appeared within hours. Other media outlets cited the channel as their source. By the time the prince reappeared at a later event, the public had already decided their own truth. Deeper angle. Sometimes the most powerful headline isn't one that tells you the answer, it's one that asks the right question. And when the monarchy is involved, a single missing face can feel like a national mystery. The insider who talks too much. The royal family channel thrives on insider interviews. These are often ex-staff who left the palace years earlier. Their stories are dramatic, emotional, and impossible to fact-check. One recent interview featured claims of icy stares across the dinner table, whispered arguments in hallways, and moments of shocking disrespect. Backstory. In traditional journalism, sources are verified. But entertainment news blurs those lines. An exclusive insider is gold, especially if their tone suggests betrayal or deep secrets. Public statements. Palace rarely comments on individual allegations, which leaves a vacuum. And in that vacuum, viewers' imaginations run wild. Deeper angle. Shadowy interviews feel thrilling. They mimic the style of investigative documentaries, even when the subject is just dinner table gossip. The viewer feels like a detective. But in reality, they're watching theater dressed as news. The emotional play. Every human being has off days. But when you're royal, every frown, every sigh, every glance away from the camera can be reframed into tragedy. The royal family channel stitches together unrelated clips to tell an emotional story. A glance from last year, a sigh from last month, a stumble from last week, all edited into a sad chapter. Backstory. Music is a powerful tool. Psychologists say that sound can change how we interpret an image. A neutral moment becomes heartbreaking if you add a minor piano chord. And once the feeling is planted, facts rarely erase it. Public response. Some viewers admit they've cried watching these edits, even when nothing truly sad happened. Others accuse the channel of emotional manipulation. Deeper angle. Is it unethical to frame real people's lives with fictional emotion? Or is it simply good storytelling in the modern age? Crown as clickbait. The royal family channel is a business. It runs on views. And views are driven by curiosity, shock, and the thrill of knowing something others don't. Backstory. In the last 5 years, the channel's subscriber count has doubled. Its most viewed videos aren't speeches or charity work, they're mishaps, rumors, and behind-the-scenes drama. Public statements. The channel defends itself, saying it's documenting history in real time. Critics say they're manufacturing history instead. Closing question. the monarchy becomes just another form of entertainment, can it still hold the respect it once commanded? Or has the royal family channel crossed the line between reporting and performance,